What's going on, guys? Today I'm going to be doing an unboxing video for all the parts that I'm going to be installing on the Mustang for the next couple days. As you can see, I've already had the Mustang apart. You may or may not have saw videos of me taking it apart, doing stuff to it, and I just have a bunch of parts that I want to show you guys. So what I'm going to be doing, some are like OEM parts, some are like more performance, a little bit of both, but yeah, I'm going to be showing you guys what I bought and then putting it around the car so I can get ready to install everything. So yeah. I don't even remember what half of these are, so that's why I'm kind of going through them and trying to teach myself exactly what it is I bought. Because they always, even though I order these in complete packages, they always come separately. I don't know why. So these are like my fuel filter and stuff like that. So I got my fuel filter, mass airflow meter, all my engine oils, and I got a bot. Oh no, these are my offset rack spacer bushes, which are my performance things. See how these circles are offset and not completely center? So when I lower the car, I have to put these in the offset way, so it either raises or lowers the rack based on me lowering the car. Header, this is the little gasket that it comes with. Header itself, spark plug wires, and there's a pretzel in here. I did not order a pretzel, so that's junk. This is my throttle position sensor that I bought. 2 sets of spark plug, serpentine belt, because the one I have on the car right now is pretty bad. Lowering springs. I don't know which one's for the front and which one's for the rear. I think this one's for the rear. It looks like this one may be for the rear. This looks like the front. I'm not too sure. Okay, so these are my spring isolators, which is something that goes on top of or around the spring, so the spring doesn't just sit metal to metal contact on either the control arm of the body. My SR Performance billet camber plates. So these are wicked cool and have so much adjustment. I think these replace the top hat of the shock themselves. So these will help me dial in my alignment, which is freaking awesome. In the box, no stickers. Come on, man. So I got hose clamp. No, it's not actually like that. I got these black and orange silicone radiator hoses from Mishimoto, and my regular radiator hoses that I have are kind of just deteriorating, and you can feel that they're really squishy and not about to burst, but you know, definitely something that needs to be replaced. These are OEM fit directly for my Mustang, the upper and lower radiator hose. So these are awesome, and they smell like rubber. I don't know why I smelled them before. I don't know, for some reason the smell of them, like new rubber, smells good. I don't know why, it just like it smells good. I don't know. But hopefully these should help with cooling. Probably not. No, these definitely they should help a little bit, hold pressure in the system and everything like that, and they look wicked cool. They have these in blue and red. I didn't want to get them in either blue or red. I thought it would be kind of like, not tacky, but like I thought it would just be cleaner if I just used black. Yeah, I didn't want it to like pop, you know. It's a stock V6 engine, man. I didn't want blue or like red and yellow radiator hoses, so I just opted for the black ones here. So can't wait to install those bad boys. Nailed it. Most of this stuff I ordered from Amazon. .3 brake fluid. Christmas! Yay! Not really. I wish it was Christmas, you know? Can it be Christmas? Alright, don't hate me on this. I wanted to try this out. And this is like so many, like, everyone will either love it or hate it. I bought Bars Leak engine repair. And what it's for is to restore performance, increases compression and horsepower, adds protection by stops leaks, noise, and smoking. Whether this works or not, I don't know, but I thought I would try it because I saw it on Amazon and I was able to add it to my package, so sick. And I got a nice Fram oil filter with the this like abrasive end so I can screw it on and off easily, so I can change my oil. So I'm glad I'm getting everything kind of organized now, so when I go ahead and do it, I can have everything set up where it needs to be, and it won't be too bad. This is the cool part. This is my freaking brake bleeder, and it's not air powered in the sense of, or maybe it is. No, you pump it. Yeah, you pump it. And I put this end on something. Oh, okay. So this is a compression fitting that I put on the end of this, and then this part goes on my radiator cap, and then this builds pressure when I pump it. So then I'm able to push the fluid through the master cylinder, and right. I think do I fill? I think I fill this up with fluid, and it pumps the old fluid. Like I can pump the old fluid out into a like a jar or something like that, or a bottle, and this will pump the new fluid into the reservoir as I'm pulling the old fluid out, I think. I don't know. I gotta figure this out. Yeah, I gotta look up a video on how to actually use this. Alright, one more thing, and it's the biggest box, so I thought I'd save it for last. Oh my god. Okay, I'm gonna lower my legs down here a little bit, so I can show you guys what's up. They really sealed up this box. All right, they put staples in this thing, so they really didn't want me getting in. I'm getting in though. Excuse my sound effects. And these are my aftermarket performance control arm. No, they're not really. These are just regular stock OEM replacement control arms with ball joints that actually like have like workingness, I guess. And yeah, so these are gonna replace my old crusty, crappy ones, because I was gonna buy the aftermarket performance ones, but they were all sold out. They were all out of stock, and next one was like 2 months out that I could get, and I just did not want to do that because I had it all apart, and I did not feel like waiting 2 months to get all that. So I'm going to gonna take these out and look at them, and these actually are wicked nice. And I also have the other side right here, and there's a bunch of other stuff here that I got. That I got this as an OEM kit, so it's not just the control arms, it's like tie rods and stuff, so that's cool. So this is the part that confused me. I think this is for the rear. Yeah, I didn't know what this was. So when I bought this as a kit, this is a sway bar end link. I don't know why I couldn't think of it, but this is not for my car. I know the control arms are for the car, because those are the exact ones that I need. Yeah, those are fine, but I have a different style sway bar. They insist, this was insisted that it was the kit for my car, and all the other parts are fine. This is the only thing that confuses me, and I don't have a rear sway bar if I'm not mistaken. It doesn't look like I have. Do I have a rear sway bar? I don't know. I don't see that I have a rear sway bar. I don't think these Mustangs have rear sway bars, so I don't know what these are for, but I'm going to keep them. And yeah. You know what else came with the kit that is supposed to be for the sway bars? It actually came with the correct sway bar end links right here. So this is the setup that I have, where it's the two bushings that squish on each other on this like kind of like metal shaft right here. And yeah, that's the kind of setup that I have. So I don't know why they sent me those, because this is obviously the right one. I don't know, that's weird. But yeah, I'm gonna keep going through here and see what else I got. Okay, so this is my outer tie rod. I did not have any play with my inner tie rod. So I don't know if I want to go through the hassle of taking off the boot on the inner tie rod. I think I just want to replace the outers, because I know that I know for a fact that the bushing or ball joint on the end of my outer tie rod is probably completely trashed. So I don't think I'm going. The kit came with inner tie rods. I don't know if I'm gonna do them. I probably should, but like, I don't know. So another outer for the other side, I'm assuming. And then these, I'm guessing, are my inners. Should I? Like, I don't know. So, okay, these are my inners. And what they do is they screw on to the steering rack. And there's a boot that goes over it. The only thing is this didn't come with, it came with lubrication and grease, but it didn't come with new like clips for the boot. I could use zip ties. I don't think I need a special tool to take this one off. I think I can just use a crescent wrench and kind of whack it off and it should spin out. I didn't feel any play. Maybe I'll replace it when I put the rack back on the car, so I don't mess up the steering alignment, because right now I have the steering shaft off the rack and I could screw up the alignment of where the rack is centered. So I think when I put the steering shaft back on the steering rack, then I will consider doing the inner and outer tie rods, or the inner tie rods. So yeah, I'm gonna put these down. All right, so this is all the junk that I gotta throw out, and these are all the parts. I am going to throw out all these boxes that I do not need, and I'm going to organize these parts accordingly to see, you know, and put them where they need to be on the car, so they're all set up and they're all ready for me to go, ready for me to install. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that, clean up over here, and then put these, you know, wherever I need to put these. All right, so I got all the parts nice and organized to each side. Obviously I got the control arms here, you know, spark plug wires, radiator hoses. I got my maintenance stuff down there, like brake fluid, oil change, and stuff like that. Got my sensors over here where I was working on them last, because I need to replace those. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to do this in stages. So I'm gonna work on this side first, finish this side, put this side all back together. I'm gonna put the steering rack back on, and then I'm gonna go to the other side of the car where I am going to do this side of the suspension. And then when the suspension is said and done, I'm gonna work on the engine. I have to change the spark plugs on that side and the spark plugs on this side. And I am going to replace the plug wires, and I have to do this header. So while I have these plug wires out and the spark plugs out, I am going to replace this header down here. And then I'll put the plugs and the wires back in. After that is all said and done, I'm going to work on the cooling and like fluid side. I'm going to do the radiator hoses and you know, do like a coolant flush, and I'm going to do the oil change. And then after I'm done with the oil change, I should be actually, after I'm done with like all that stuff, I think somewhere along the lines of working on the engine. I don't know if I'm going to do the intake throttle body before or after I do this side of the engine, or before or after I do the cooling. Maybe I'll do the fluids first, and then I'll throw the throttle body and stuff back on. Then after that, I'm going to move on to the rear of the car and do the rear springs, get that done. Tomorrow I am probably going to buy brake pads and do brake pads all the way around. So I might do that. And yeah, that should be everything. Then I gotta flush the brake fluid. So it's not a whole lot of hard work. It's more just a bunch of tedious stuff. And then after all of this maintenance stuff is done and getting the car dialed and driving the way I want to, I can finally work on some of the exterior things, like putting this valance back in and you know, doing cool stuff like this foggy third brake light that's kind of gross. And I can get new tires because these ones are kind of junk. And I can also, I wanted to put the chrome Ford Mustang emblem back on the front here. And then, you know, I can do all the stuff I wanted to. Like maybe I'll put this hood on and paint it, get it painted red, put lip on it and like side skirts and rear things. Like, I don't know, like I'll finally be able to do what I want to do, like maybe get some exhaust work done. But yeah, so on that note, thank you everyone for watching. This was kind of just not really an introduction because I already did like an introduction on this, but I just want to get all the parts ready, and I thought I'd show you guys what I bought. And yeah, so tomorrow hopefully I'll be installing all this on the car, and also hopefully when I'm done with the Mustang, Celica can go back together. So we just got to finish one project at a time, and it is a little bit hard for me because I'm just busy a lot. So, and then when I'm not busy, I'm lazy. So I'm not gonna toot my own horn here, but when I'm not lazy, I'm busy. Or no, when I'm not busy, I'm lazy. That's what I meant to say. But yeah, so once I get over my laziness, then this will be done a whole lot quicker, and I'll be a whole lot happier. So peace out, subscribe. I got some other videos, check them out. Check out some new videos that haven't come out yet. I don't know how you're gonna check them out because they haven't come out yet, but you know, give it a shot. You know, do whatever you gotta do. Peace out.